Hi, it's Meg from SwissWatchExpo. I love sharing his and hers watches with you. I have a great pair today, but before I go into the actual watches, I need to give you a little bit of a history lesson again. You know, I love Patek Philippe, such a fascinating company, extraordinary timepieces. We have an incredible selection of them here at SwissWatchExpo, as well as our very own Patek Philippe trained watchmaker to authenticate and service them. So it's the best of the best that you can purchase. We have a wonderful selection of them. My choice for the his and hers today, though, is the very iconic Patek Philippe Gondolo. Just to give you a little bit of a history lesson on this, not only were Patek Philippe incredible watchmakers and geniuses with respect to their craftsmanship and the engineering of the watch, they were probably some of the finest marketers in the world in the early 1900s. They realized in the Swiss and European markets that they needed to expand their market, and they were looking for other places to go. So after a little bit of research, they decided that they would partner with the Brazilian retailer Gondolo and Labaro. They're extraordinary. They were already well known in Brazil, in Rio de Janeiro, and Patek Philippe sent them initially in 1872 a silver pocket watch, started a relationship with them, but then in the early 1900s, 1910s, 1920s, a couple of things were very fascinating happened. Gondolo and Labaro also understood the retail genius of exclusivity, and they created what was actually called the Gondolo Gang. It was 180 of the most successful businessmen in Brazil who were invited to be a part of this Gondolo Gang. It's the good old boys club. It's the men's club. It's been around a long time. It was taking place in Brazil as well. And what was fascinating is they partnered with Patek Philippe, and as a symbol of earning your right and your space in this Gondolo Gang, you were offered the opportunity to wear a very fine Patek Philippe wristwatch. So this is where the Gondolo watches came from. They're made by Patek Philippe. This one I'm going to talk to you about specifically in a minute, but what's interesting is not only was it the first watch collectors club, this 180 successful businessmen, but also the other thing they did is kind of interesting. It was really the first known what we would now call layaway payment. So let me tell you a little bit about how that worked. So if you're one of those 180 men, gambling was not allowed at the time. It was very much frowned upon. Lotteries weren't allowed. So they took these 180 successful businessmen and essentially had a drawing. They had 180 exclusive Gondolo watches for their club members. And the first winner of the drawing got their watch for free. The next 78 members actually were able to buy their watch at a reduced price and make layaway payments or pay 10 francs a week for 78 weeks and to pay off the balance of the watch over time. Then the other 101 members of the club, they had the privilege of paying full price for it. But they were still a part of this very exclusive club. I just think it's fascinating. A lot of the retail trends that we still deal with today with payments and exclusivity and being a part of a club all started with the genius between Gondolo and Patek Philippe. So the Patek Philippe Gondolas, they're not all this shape. They're round, there are many different shapes, but this is probably the most iconic one. Stunning double-stepped case. When you see it, you know it's a Gondolo. It's very recognizable. It's extraordinary. So this, my men's choice for today, for his and hers, let's be a part of the boys club. It's the Patek Philippe Gondolo, 18 karat white gold, very elegant white dial. Diamonds as well on the dial, which I love. It's just an elegant dress watch, a little bit of that diamond on the hour markers, just the perfect tuxedo watch. But you know I'm going to suggest throw it on with a pair of jeans and a black t-shirt. It's still good to go. But I'm not going to let the girls be left out of the good old boys club. We've got a matching watch for her. So this one is also the Patek Philippe Gondolo, 18 karat white gold. What I love about this is it does have that iconic double step down case on it, paved with diamonds, very same beautiful white diamond dial, but a full 18 karat white gold bracelet. So just extraordinary. We're not going to leave the girls out of the boys club. We've got one for each of you. Beautiful selection. I love the pair. We have other extraordinary watches to show you. Give us a call at SwissWatchExpo. We'll be happy to share with you more fun history of our watches. That's what we love about them, that there's so many stories to tell. But most importantly, we have an extraordinary selection to show you. Give us a call.